Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome to another reaction. In today's video, we are finally diving back into Dreamcatcher. I'm going to be checking out the very first part of the trilogy, which I had no idea about when I reacted to Boca. So Dreamcatcher, Scream, let's get into it. Whoa, hold up. One day, suddenly the light did not come. People forgot how to say good things. So I'm guessing much like Boca, they are going to speak about the fact that people forgot how to be kind and generous, and instead this negativity and darkness is spreading like wildfire. I'm not sure if this is a symbolism for like a tree of life of sorts, or a tree that holds the balance and the darkness has completely thrown off that balance and things just got batshit crazy with all of this negativity. Let's get back into it. Oh. Hold up, so we are probably talking about how anonymity gives you an insane amount of power with the visuals of this dark energy flowing through her arms, all pain flowing through my veins, almost as if all of this darkness is consuming her, so she perhaps becomes part of the problem. But also in the beginning, my covered eyes are stained with blood. Tell me why I don't lie. So there are a couple of explanations to this, I'm sure, but to me the logical conclusion, especially with Boca, covered eyes is a metaphor for being anonymous, pretty much being oblivious and just being able to say whatever you want and being given this incredible power to ruin someone's life, hence the stained blood, because you say all of these mean things without any disregard as to what could happen on the other side, with the bloodstains almost being like this metaphor for people perhaps committing suicide because of all of this hate, as you guys mentioned in the Boca reaction. Some K-pop idols have committed suicide. Also visually, I loved how when she says a cold wind blows, I feel their eyes on me, we see her with the color blue in the background, almost as if to let you know that she is feeling down and depressed. And also the snow, as far as I remember, is a symbol for darkness and even death. We also saw this little clip of black and white, so perhaps it is a flashback or a memory of sorts. So let's get back into it. I am really loving this. My tied up hands are getting numb. Everyone is throwing rocks at me, but I can't escape. So they are essentially talking about how in this age of the internet, you really can't escape. Everybody from every direction is throwing shade at you and you can't do anything about it because this thing right here is always with you. You are surrounded by the internet, and the internet, unfortunately, can be a very depressing place, especially if that is all you focus on. Throwing rocks almost as if throwing shade and being incredibly mean and hurtful. Your hands are tied because you can't really answer them, you can't do anything about them, and if you just try to respond, it's not going to bother or affect anyone but you. Let's get back into it. Oh. Whoa, hold up. So she witnessed the corruption of that tree and that balance perhaps being thrown off, and she tries to stop it, and I'm guessing it's not going to end well. This isn't funny at all. Who is this for? Someone please tell me on this burning path of fire. This isn't funny. She is literally begging you to tell her, why is this happening? Why do people find it attractive to go at anyone and make them feel inferior and put them down and perhaps potentially make them do something tragic? Let's get back into it. Oh, that build up. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh my god, this is... Whoa, oh, that smoke chasing her, almost as if that negativity and that darkness chasing her, and perhaps her being destroyed, that is her being consumed, and perhaps even worse, that is a metaphor for tragedy and what could happen when somebody has had enough of this negativity and darkness. And those deep red colors in that chorus almost symbolize the rage and the blood that all of these anonymous figures see when they are trying to put you down for no apparent reason. Unfortunately, let's take it back. Oh. Oh my god. I really love those choir vocals saying scream, almost as if to represent all of these haters that just want to make you suffer. They want to get a reaction. They want to see you fall. They want to hear you scream. And these girls, they are begging you, please, I don't want to scream. But the darkness is spreading, and as the lyrics go, spreading out within the darkness, scream. So that darkness consumes you, and perhaps that leads to some tragic events. Devil eyes come, I open my eyes, and they also do almost like this devil horn gesture. So as if when they are consumed by the darkness, they see the world through the eyes of the haters, perhaps. Let's take it back. One eye. Oh, there she is. Oh, I love her voice. Damn it, yeah. Oh. That was so cool, and those black and white scenes almost give me like these Twilight Zone vibes. I'm not sure if this is her being consumed by the darkness and actually being the one who is spreading the negativity. Tricks behind the mask, a ridiculous freak, a hatred that only grows, is born and aimed at random people. So yes, it does seem like people at random can get brutally hated on and just have their lives destroyed for no apparent reason. Some people only know hate. That is how they were born. That is all that they have known. So obviously hate breeds more hate. I swallow up the burning thirst, but the hypocrisy claims that it's all my fault. That is really cool, because the second that you try to say something, the second that you try to make sense of it all, people actually blame you for their reaction, which is really hypocrisy at its finest. And that is pretty much what people say when they have nothing else to say. And where I'm from, if you ain't got anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. And the lyric that really hit me the most is, at the end of the cliff lies the end. Such choice will have only regrets remaining. So once you are in this incredibly dark and depressive place, you might feel suicidal. And when you make that choice, it is the people that love you, your family and friends, those are the people that have to live with your choice. I do have a little bit of experience with this because someone close to me has ended their life without really thinking about the consequences of it, because yes, your life ends and your suffering ends, but the suffering of all of your relatives, friends and family, and even fans, their suffering begins. So such choice will only have regrets remaining. This is really, really, really interesting. Yes. That's really, really interesting, and I apologize for pausing again. Words that cut like a sharp sword, they dig deep into the scars, but the breath doesn't stop. So yes, somebody might hit a nerve, and in this situation, these scars are a metaphor for that nerve that somebody hit when they said something to you, and it made you reevaluate your entire life and perhaps do something very tragic with it. But at the end of the day, yes, those words cut deep, but those are just words. You are still here, you are still breathing. Do not allow it to take control of you and make a decision that you cannot come back from. This is absolutely amazing. See, I didn't say stunning like I always do. Beautiful. She was consumed and she began spreading the darkness, and I'm not sure what was the story with the crystal. She tried to grab it and obviously it went insanely wrong, but in this scene everybody is pointing at her, and as she's singing about devil eyes come, I open my eyes, and she does the devil horn. So she was consumed by that darkness, and now she is essentially seeing the world through the eyes of the devil. This is awesome. Let's take it back to that chorus again. And that scream. Oh my god, yes. Oh. So I'm not really sure what is going on, because it seems like that purple dark energy has disappeared. She is in this white attire. It almost seems like she realizes what had happened and she came back to her normal self perhaps. But everybody is leaving, and as the lyrics suggest, after everyone leaves, I open my eyes again. All traces are gone. They can't believe me. So perhaps they are feeling betrayed by her for being consumed and spreading that darkness. Not really sure. Let's take it back. Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh. I love her voice. Whoa, hold up. This is interesting. Don't be sad no more, for me no more. Forget everything you saw. Pretend that nothing actually happened. Like that, one by one, everyone goes crazy. Which is interesting because in the beginning of the song, my covered eyes are stained with blood. So it's almost as if they're saying, you know what, screw this. I'm tired of being the one who is suffering. I'm tired of screaming. Please, I don't want to scream. And now they are perhaps gonna fight fire with fire, or fight darkness with darkness. I'm not really sure, but let's take it back. Yes. Yeah. So much like in Boca, they are going on the offensive and they will shut the mouths of those who are being hurtful. So in this part, they're just saying, you know what? Fuck it. I want to make you scream. So that is really, really cool. Let's take it back. I want to hear Dami's voice once more.
No more, no more. 네가 본 모든 걸 잊어. 아무 일 없었던 믿어. 그렇게 하나둘 모두가 미쳐가. I just wanna make you scream.
Oh, that is such a awesome chorus. Holy shit. Oh. Everyone watch me and scream. Yeah. Oh, they turn it around so beautifully. Yes. I really love how they turned it around from please, I don't want to scream, I don't want to suffer, to you know what, I'm gonna make you scream. I'm sure I missed a shit ton of details in the actual music video. This song was absolutely phenomenal. Dreamcatcher has become one of my favorite groups that I've discovered recently with just 2 songs, and I really love the fact that they are pretty much calling out the hateful people and letting you know that anyone can fall victim to cyberbullying and hate, because it doesn't have to be someone who is incredibly popular. It could be someone who doesn't have any following and just decided to make his opinion known on a YouTube video and just say something, and then suddenly someone might actually reply back with something incredibly hateful, and unfortunately in a lot of cases people just start piling on, and eventually this could end very tragically, and these girls are calling out the bullshit, and I love it. This was absolutely amazing. If you guys enjoyed this reaction and you would like to see more, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya.